Hey everybody, XR here, and I figured, well, I might as well make a video of this because I'm starting over in Rust, and the reason for that is, and I don't know if this guy's talking to me because I just had my screen minimized to start my recording, but the reason for that is that the server that I was, oh god, there's a zombie. The server, no, he's talking to that other guy. Okay, good. The server that I was playing on previously, where I had all my stuff built up, like in the previous video that I posted, that server has disappeared, and that kind of thing is not super uncommon, unfortunately. This is, ooh, somebody's built some big shit here. Um, this is a alpha. Things are changing all the time. Servers get wiped, people go down, things change, new things get added, things get taken away. So, there's several other people on. I thought that when I clicked on this server, it said there was only one other person on, but that's not the case. Wow, somebody's been energetic here. So as I was saying, it's the server that I was playing on basically vanished from the server list. I don't know. It was a private server. I mean, it was open to the public, but it was just a server that some people had. I know where I am now. Where some people had put it up to play on, and for whatever reason, that server is now gone. So I'm starting over. So I figured it was a good chance to kind of make a video of what to do when you start in Rust. So here we are. All we've got is this rock, some bandages, and the torch. And I put my torch away even though it's still dark. This weird red light is like dawn. It's starting to get light, and I don't want to waste my torch until I get more zombies. Until I get I don't want to waste my torch till I get the materials I need to make a new one. Oh shit. Zombies chasing me. So you can see in the torch, on the torch there, it has little numbers. Under it, yellow numbers. It says 159 right now. That's how many seconds are left on my torch. Running away. Yeah, server is a lot more built up than I expected it to be. There's crap everywhere that people have left. I kind of had expected it to be fairly deserted because I picked it specifically because it said that it only had one player on it. Obviously it has more than one. You can see just from the server chatter over there on the left. Okay, so my plan, first of all, is to go see if anyone has built in my preferred area, which is a very hidden mountaintop area that you can build on, which is where I prefer to build my house because people just don't realize you can build there most of the time, and that is a good first line of defense against people trying to raid you. They're not going to raid you if they don't know where your house is. And there's one location that I built on. I was building, it's where my whole little community was built up on my other server. It's hard to find, and there's the zombie that was chasing me before. Shit. As far as I know, while I was there on my other server, no other player even came near where it was. So that's a good thing. It's a little bit out of the way as far as going to get crates and stuff from Radtown, small Radtown, which is where I like to go, but it's worth it for the security. And there's the sun rising, so this is east, which is the direction I want to be going. Pretty sure that I know where I am. When you first drop in to a new server, or if you die without a sleeping bag, you'll respawn at a random place on the island, which makes it kind of hard sometimes if you don't know your way around to figure out where you are. I, as it happens, have run back and forth to Small Rad Town from my spot enough times that am pretty good with figuring out where I am with regards to my spot. I think I have like 31 or 32 hours played in this game, almost all on that other server, so I'm pretty decent at figuring out where I am in relation, at least, to that spot. So, is a zombie? No, good. He's leaving me alone now. So I think that I need to be heading east with the ocean to my right. And there's buildings everywhere here. The server might be a lot busier than I thought it was. And a lot of these people are a lot more ambitious than I am. I'll say that much. Look at this stuff. So, other than figuring out where you are and where you want to go build your stuff, the next most important thing to do is to get some food. Now, you're not going to have anything to eat when you start, and you have that little hunger bar on the bottom right. You can see currently some more wood. I'll grab this while I'm here. Currently, I'm at 796 and going down. That goes down faster if the more active you are. So my sprinting around is actually making it go down faster. And if I was really worried about being able to find food, I would not sprint around so much. But I'm pretty confident I'll be able to get some food. The other thing you need in order to prepare food is wood. So I've got this wood, and while I was talking earlier, I had harvested another wood pile. More zombies. I think I know where I am. I could be, I could be mistaken, but let's find out. I need to be going east either way, and the sun's in front of me and it's morning, so I know I'm going the right direction at least. And on the way, I will get more zombies. Hopefully not get more zombies. I will gather some things with my little rock here. So, got some wood. This is a stone. These dark stones. Shit. All stones will give you. There's two types of stones that spawn. There's the dark, like blackish ones, and there's a lighter gray ones, and they all give you stones, sulfur ore, and metal ore. But the black ones give you more metal ore, and the gray ones give you more sulfur ore. So that's handy to know. There's the ocean still on my right, so I'm definitely still going the right way. Okay, I think I lost him. I didn't get much more than one hit on that stone, though. Okay, I just got 4 sulfur ore from it, which isn't going to do me any good. If I had some stone, I could use stone and my wood to make a stone hatchet, which would help me harvest faster. But the other things that the things that you need to ensure short-term survival, which means making food, are wood and meat. And the only meat you're going to be able to get, now, all animals in this game just drop chicken breasts for the time being, but there's different kinds of animals. And, yes, okay. I think I know just where I am now. The only kind of animal you're going to be able to kill with your rock is a pig, the little pigs that run around. The deer are too fast, and the wolves and the bears will kill you before you can kill them. So you got to find a pig, bash it with your rock till it dies, get some chicken breasts off it, and then use your wood to make a campfire, and you can cook up the meat to eat. Because if you eat the raw meat, you'll get sick from it, and it'll actually, it'll make you puke, and then you'll lose more. Just leave in storage in the middle of the. You'll actually lose more hunger, from the little bar from eating the raw meat than you gain. You temporarily gain, but then you vomit and lose a bunch. So you don't want to eat raw meat. You want to cook it, and you only need 5 wood for that, which you can easily get from 1 wood pile. You can also get wood just from. Looks like people are inhabiting this field. which was abandoned on my other one, but hopefully they're not in my little spot, which is up on this mountain right here behind this big house. There's a deer. You can get wood from the trees just from smacking them with your rock or a hatchet or whatever, but you only get one per hit regardless of what tool you use, so it's not really worth it unless you're really desperate. The wood piles that spawn around as random resource nodes are much more worthwhile because they give you, even with the rock, they give you 7 wood per hit. So it's much more efficient to gather from those. This hill is where I want to go, but I need to find a pig. I am now hunger. You can see that little hunger thing down there. I'm below 500, and if I get much lower, like around 200, I'll actually start taking damage. And if I die, it'll just respawn me somewhere random on the island, and I'll have to find my way back here again, which would not be good. So I need to find a pig. All I've seen so far are deer, which, as I said, are useless to me when all I have is this rock because they're too fast. You can't keep up with them running. Also need to look out for wolves and bears around here. Yeah, this place is inhabited. The field is anyway, which means that I would be competing for these resources with whoever owns these houses, but I think that's a pig right in front of me. It's either a pig or a wolf. That's a wolf. Crap. Why are there no pigs? There are usually pigs. At least a couple. So, you know, if I walk like this rather than sprint, I will not use my hunger up as quickly. And I'm not in a hurry anymore anyway because I've found where I want to be. I just need to find something to eat before I expire from hunger and waste all that running around. There's another deer. That might be a pig. Yep, it is. Here, piggy, piggy. So, you have to keep up with them. Smack him with your rock. I believe it takes 5 hits with the rock. Hope he doesn't run you into anything more dangerous. Oh, that was 5. 6 hits with the rock. And then just get over him and harvest his crap. It'll give you cloth, animal fat, and raw chicken breasts. As I said, all the animals give you chicken breasts for no particular reason. They just haven't implemented other types of meat yet. They would all do the same thing anyway, I guess, they figure. The kind of funny thing is that all the animals, whether it's deer or wolves or bears, give you... You know what, I'm just going to make a campfire here because I'm concerned that I will actually start to starve before I get up there. I'm pretty low on food. So I'll select campfire from my crafting menu and just hit craft. You can see it takes 5 wood. I have 151 wood. And it's going to take some time, about 20 seconds. And the campfire will pop up in my inventory, drag it to my hotbar, select it, place it on the ground, and then to open it, you have to highlight it where it says use, hold E, and it brings up this little menu here. Click on open. Then you drag your chicken breasts to one of these little squares that says cook, and you can see here I have 5 wood in the fuel. Then you just tap E on it again to start it. And it'll cook some meat for you. Now while that's cooking, I'm just gonna, it does take a little bit. I'm gonna run over here and just harvest this nearby rock. Don't want to go too far because I don't want to lose where it is or get killed by something or get too hungry. Already I almost lost where it is, but I should see the smoke when I get closer. Yeah, there it is. I'm just going to let it cook up a couple. I'm not going to bother cooking up all 8 because I rock, and it only takes 5 wood to make a campfire, so I'm going to go up to my more secure location once I have enough food, just to ensure that I don't starve before I get there. Alright, that'll do. So I'll take the 2 cooked chicken breasts. You can take the wood out and also the charcoal, which you get from burning the wood. And I'll eat these 2 chicken breasts by right-clicking on them and selecting eat, and you'll see now I'm up to 1,200 food again, which is about where you start. Now I'm going to run up to my secret location here and hope that no one has already built there, because if they have, then I'm going to have to find somewhere else. There's some more pigs here, but I'd like to go establish base camp before I come back down and hunt some more. I've got enough chicken breasts to last me. I'm going to take some more wood while I get it, though, because I might use it to build a shelter while I'm up there. I believe I have enough stones to make a hatchet, which I'm going to do as well once I'm in a reasonably secure location. So, when you're running up to this hill right here, it doesn't look like you can get up there. It looks like it's much too steep. And you can't build foundations, which are, what you build buildings on rock anyway. You need to build it on grass. So if you're looking up here, you would think, why would I bother going up there? A, it's too steep, you probably can't get up there. And B, it's just rock, so no one would build their house up there anyway because you can't. But that's not actually true. If you come up to this part of the hill, you can kind of jump and hop your way up. And there's a little grass meadow up here that you can build in. As long as no one else has built there. No, it's empty. Excellent. This is where I've built my house on every server, because you really can't see it from down there, and most people do not believe that you can get up here or build up here, so it's a really good spot. So we're going to establish base camp here. First things first, let's build another campfire. Unfortunately, you can't pick them up and take them with you, but it's relatively easy to make another one. They're only 5 wood. And there it is. Put it in the hotbar. I'm going to put it over here because I'm going to build my house over in that section. Alright, open it up. Throw our chicken breast on there and start that burning. While that cooks, I'm going to build a wood shelter. I'm actually going to build that over here as well, because my final house is going to be over there, and you can't really destroy stuff. Things will decay over time if you don't use them, but you can't just destroy them, unfortunately, at this point, even if it's something you built, unless you, actually blow it up with a hatchet or a grenade or something, but I don't have the capability or the time to do that. So if you go into your crafting menu here, and just for the record, you hit tab to open your inventory, and if your crafting menu, which is on the right here, is not up, there's these 3 little buttons at the top of the screen, and they turn these windows on and off. So you want to look down for wooden shelter. Here it is. It's under crafting, under survival rather, which is the first category. I lost it again. Where is it? Wooden shelter. There it is. So this takes, what was that? Weird. This takes 50 wood. We have 275 wood, so we'll craft it. It's going to take 30 seconds. And while you're crafting, you can actually walk around freely. You just can't sprint. You're limited to walking slowly while you are crafting. Get some more chicken cooked. You can also see in the lower right, it's telling me I'm crafting. It's also telling me I'm comfortable because I'm near this fire. Having that comfort tag, and now my crafting's done. And here's the shelter. Having that comfort tag actually makes you regenerate health faster if you're injured. So we push 6, and here's the shelter placement. So you can't place it on any of these rocks. Well, I guess you can put this on these rocks because it doesn't count as an actual building. It's just like you can put fences and things on these rocks, but you can't put foundations on them, and foundations are what you need to build real structures. This is just a all-in-one temporary wooden shelter. So let's just stick it right there. And it needs a door, so we will craft a wooden door. Wooden doors are not very secure because you can break them with just a plain old hatchet. It takes a lot of hits. I think it takes 150 hits to smash a wooden door down, but you can do it. So, and everyone starts basically with the materials you need to do it. So it is not a good long-term solution, but when you have nothing else, it doesn't hurt. So, I cooked all my chicken breasts. I'm going to turn the fire back off to conserve the wood there. And I'll slap a door on this baby, and then at least, you know, like I said, it takes a couple smacks to knock the wood down. It takes a little bit of time, and if you're living in a little shack like this, chances are you don't really have anything good anyway. So a lot of times you just put a wooden door on it. People won't bother to hack it down and kill you because, well, they'll figure it's not worth the time and effort. You know, as I've mentioned before in my other video, if you in Rust, when you log out, you don't disappear. Your player lays down on the ground and is sleeping, and so other people can find you and kill you and take what's in your inventory. So that's why you really don't want to log out until you have at least some kind of little shelter built. So here's my door. Put it on there, and now I'm the only one who could open and close that unless I use the door code system, which you can see here. I can change the lock and put a password in, and then if I tell the password to other people, they can use my doors. But right now I don't need to do that. So here's my little house, momentarily safe. So if I come and log off in here, hopefully no one will think it's worth the time and effort to knock the door down and kill me. The other thing I need to do is make a hatchet. So we'll go in here, make a stone hatchet. It takes 5 stones, I have 6. It takes 10 wood, I have 195, so we'll craft a stone hatchet. I need to go get some more stone because the next important thing I need to build is a furnace, which is what you use to smelt metal ore and get metal fragments, which you then use to build all your metal stuff. And that's important because you really want a metal door on your actual house. Metal doors, the only way to break them down are with explosives. Explosives are significantly harder to come by than hatchets, which you basically start with. So if you have a metal door on your house, it's much more secure than having a wood door on your house. I threw my rock on the ground because I really don't need it anymore. Now that I have a hatchet, you get a new rock. Oops, I just damaged my own door. Now it's only going to take 149 hits. I'm also building a wood storage box so I can leave my stuff here. So if I happen to die while I'm out. The other thing I really need to get... Why can't I place it here? Green. There we go. The other thing I really need to get is a sleeping bag. And I know I said the, alright, there, close the door. I know I said the furnace was the next most important, but I had forgotten about the sleeping bag momentarily. You really need a sleeping bag. What a sleeping bag does is it resets your spawn point. So right now, if I die, I will respawn at a random point on the island. I'll have to figure out where I am and then jog all the way back here with nothing. I need another chicken breast, speaking of. And that would be a huge pain in the ass. So if I can get 15 cloth, for which I'll need to kill at least one more pig, probably 2, then I can use that cloth to build a sleeping bag. And with a sleeping bag, I can build it and throw it on the ground, and then wherever you have placed the last sleeping bag you built, if you build a new one, it overrides. That's where you can respawn when you die. Now, you can only do it. It has a cooldown of 4 minutes. So if you die, here's a pig. I want to try to get him to run away from that bear. I really don't want the bear. This is not good. Don't notice me, bear. Don't notice me, bear. And he's running right towards the bear, of course. There's a wolf over there. That's no good. There's another pig. There's a 4-minute cooldown on the sleeping bag respawn, so if you die and then die again within 4 minutes, you actually can't spawn at the sleeping bag, and you'll have to spawn somewhere random on the island. And the reason they did that is so people can't So people can't use sleeping bags as a way to assault people's houses and just spam them by, if they die trying to get into your house, they'll just respawn right next to your house over and over again, and you won't be able to fight them off. So they made the 4-minute respawn time so that if they throw a sleeping bag down by your house, and let's say you're in your house defending it, they throw the sleeping bag down, they attack you, you kill them, they respawn at the sleeping bag, and come at you again, you kill them again, they're going to respawn in a random place on the island, and they're not going to be able to come right back at you again. So that's why they did that. It can be a pain in the ass if you're very unlucky, and you respawn at your. That pig didn't give me any cloth. You respawn at your sleeping bag, and then you just through bad luck die again. Then you're kind of screwed because you can't respawn at your sleeping bag for 4 minutes, so you're going to have to wander around and find yourself again. Alright, I got him to run away from the bear. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits with the hatchet. You'll see my hatchet swings much faster than the stone, though, which is the primary benefit of it versus the stone. Stone hatchet swings much faster, so it makes it faster to harvest. So now I have 10 cloth. I still need 5 more, and I'd like to get it before it gets dark. I'd also like to get it before I end this video, because that would be a good stop place, because at that point I would have everything that I need to consider myself reasonably surviving. So I need to kill one more pig, basically. That's a wolf. Don't want to go near him. There's another pig over here. If I can get him to go away from the bear, then I can get him. Come on, piggy. Excellent. No! Crap! I aggroed the bear. So now what we must do is run for our lives. You can outrun everything in Rust, pretty much, aside from the red zombies, which are fast zombies. They will catch you. Everything else you can basically just sprint away from. You sprint by holding shift, by the way, and eventually they'll stop following you. He hasn't stopped following me yet, but he also can't really come up here, I don't think. Okay, he stopped. He's out there. Maybe this was a good thing, because now hopefully he is away from that pig, and he'll just stay where he stopped, as long as it's not somewhere that animals normally wouldn't be, in which case he will run back to where you found him. But I just dragged him a little bit down the field, so he'll probably stay in his new location for a while, which may let me get to that pig. Yep, there it is, and now the bear's nowhere around, so let's get us this piggy, and hopefully he'll give me 5 more cloth, and then I can go build a sleeping bag. Hopefully he won't run right toward that wolf. He did run right toward that wolf, but luckily I killed him before he got to the wolf, because that would not have been good. Alright. 16 cloth, that's enough. Let's go back and build the sleeping bag. Yeah, the days and nights in Rust last about 30 minutes, usually, on a standard server, I believe. And it's really quite a pain to do anything at night, especially before you get like a gun with a flashlight mod on it. If you get a gun with a flashlight mod, you have a source of light that doesn't run out. When you're just relying on torches, you're constantly having to build new torches, which is a pain. And even then, it's still a pain to do anything, because you have to put your source of light away to harvest, so then it gets pitch black for the duration of the time you're actually harvesting the resource node. And you can't really build very well, because you can't really see where you're placing stuff, and that obviously can be a big problem. Alright, so we'll go in here, we'll go to crafting, and we'll build a sleeping bag, which is also under survival. Sleeping bag. Takes 15 cloth. 30 seconds. So while that's building, we can come out here to our campfire, open her up. We've only got 2 wood left for the fuel, so let's put some more fuel in there. We don't want to put too much of our wood in there, but we'll stick 25. And then we got 27 chicken breasts from that, and start that cooking up. And just about done with the sleeping bag. There it is. We'll place that down right there. And there we go. Here's our little shelter. We've got a sleeping bag there now, so if we die, we can respawn here. So I think that's where I'm going to end this video. From a very fresh start on this new server, I have now come to a position where at least I am reasonably surviving. Got a campfire, got a shelter, got a respawn point, got storage. And I'll make another video soon. But yeah, that's how you get started on a new server in Rust. Thanks for watching.